And all right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're spoiling The Substance. Demi Moore, I'm going to go ahead and say it's certified hood classic. And I challenge you guys to a fucking one-on-one duel to the death, an Australian knife death battle, if you say otherwise.
Movie is a hood classic, or you're saying Demi Moore's performance is a hood classic?
All of it, brother. All of it.
Hood classic, though.
Hood classic?
Yep, it goes all the way out there.
When did you see this? What type of mind state were you?
Just today. I saw that shit just today. I love this movie. This movie is like... This movie might be perfect. This movie was rad.
By definition, that is a hood classic.
Yes.
See? So wait, what? Okay, I mean, you guys are being real apprehensive. What didn't you like about it?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say it.
He pulls out a CVS receipt.
Yeah.
Demi Moore was phenomenal in this film. I loved her.
Say something bad about Margaret Qualley so I could drive 2.5 hours and beat your fucking ass.
Was good in the later half.
You're crazy, bro. What are you talking about?
In the beginning, it was just like literally just like it was just soft porn, dude. Like I was like, what am I watching here?
But that's because she's like Demi Moore's urges because she's like young again.
She's
so
the
it's her trying to relive her like youth.
She's the super ego. That's really what she is. The super ego.
Mm-hmm.
Eric, it's like a fucking philosophy class, dude. If you didn't like this movie, it's because you're dumb.
It was. I'm dumb, dude. Capital D dumb, dude.
But like, if you like, in theory, if you could like do this and you were like the hottest version of yourself and you could fuck anything, you're fucking
okay. The thing is, I'm okay with her feeling herself. What I'm not okay is with the whole film is slow motion shots of her fucking zooming in, fucking.
Oh
I'm
no,
like,
he's
what are we
zoomer brained,
watching
dude.
here?
He's zoomer brained. He's like, sex, yucky, icky.
No, I'm all for it. It's just like it was too much.
I don't know if you are.
You're cool when Florence Pugh's fucking titty out watching or fucking having sex, reading some fucking book in Indian or whatever. But now this, you're like, oh no, Margaret
Or when
Qualley.
Nafarutu was over there drooling on shit.
you got all rotten dick over there, and you're like, oh, this is cinema.
I think it was just too much.
Dude, but that's the point. That's the point. It's literally a commentary on the fact that that's all a young woman is good for, right? And like Dennis Quaid's character being a fucking rat bastard, which
he plays a rat bastard like he's so good.
I need more villain Dennis Quaid directly in my fucking veins because I need more of him
eating shrimp.
He made Reagan.
Is he in Reagan?
He is Reagan
in a Reagan movie?
Yeah, it came out last year.
Oh, I'm gonna have to peep that. That sounds hot. Because Reagan. Biggest villain in political history, but go ahead.
So, I think though it's like because she's shooting like infomercials, and they're like, it's centered to like moms, and then them kind of like getting back their youth and getting in shape and stuff. Like I think it has purpose. I understand what you're saying. Like maybe they could have taken different approaches shooting it, but I think they were trying to send a message.
Sex sells, bro. It sells. Look at those fucking Tybo tapes in your Thea's basement, bro. Old boy's jacked, oiled the fuck up, shirtless, bro. He's fucking doing some of this shit. His muscles are striating and shit. Like, nah, that's the whole point because you're selling them what they could look like. You know, a 50-year-old woman in Ohio.
Know Margaret Qualley's hot, dude. I don't need fucking 30 minutes of it.
No, but that's not the point, Eric. Other people want it.
Yeah. Bro, I was just like, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay.
Okay, that's enough slices. Yeah.
More, dude. Okay.
But also, too, it's her, like, liking the limelight, and that's why, like, she goes as far as she does, because she's soaking it all in. She loves all the attention. So we need to see how much attention she's getting. And she doesn't want to release the attention.
I would be okay with that if they showed, like her shooting for Vogue. Like how they just said she got it. They didn't show us.
Well, but that was because that specifically happened during a time lapse where you're like, you know, we're spoiling. We are spoiling the substance. Where you're supposed to be seeing her being like, no, just one more thing, one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Yeah. Like it's supposed to all happen all at once. Like if they stopped an already 2.5 hour long movie to also show you her being sexy, except now in a magazine, that would fuck the flow up.
It's only because they showed us like Pump It Up. Like, dude, I think Pump It Up is literally like 40 minutes of this movie. Like,
yeah, she's supposed to be a one-hit wonder. That's what it's all about. Is that, I mean, you even hear it when people are talking about it at the beginning of the movie, right? Where even when she was the famous actor, Elizabeth Sparkle, everybody was like, yeah, I remember her only from that one Oscar thing that she did, and that's fucking it. And then she just kept making her money by doing these exercise videos. Like, that's the whole point, is that that's the only thing that she could do later on in life. And now even when she's reborn as this new thing, the only thing that she can do is that same shit that she was already peddling, right? Because it's just selling her sexuality.
And to her, that's all she got.
Yeah, she literally couldn't think more highly of herself past her sexuality. See, the thing you hate about it is the critique, Eric. You're not getting it, bro.
So, dude.
You've never been ogled.
I've never been ogled, no.
I talk about them cheeks every other week, and you're talking about you never been ogled,
every other day, maybe.
I don't know. I really did love the body horror stuff in this. Like, I thought it was awesome. And it kind of reminded me of Love Lies Bleeding, because they also did body horror stuff.
Oh, okay. No more. I don't want no more, because now I want to know.
Shit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the shit.
But this shit took it up to a whole new level. And I was like eating at one point, and I was like, I can't eat no more. I gotta. I'll
Dude,
be sick if I keep on eating.
When I say Cronenberg, I mean it.
Yeah, this shit was Cronenberg as fuck. Yeah. It was so good.
And the concept is like cool as hell.
Yeah.
So wait, are y'all taking it? Y'all doing the shits or no?
Substance? I'll do a little trial run, a 7-day run.
Depends where I'm at in 20 years.
I'm not doing it.
How much do you think it is, though?
It's free, bro. They're running a trial. It's free. They're paying you.
I guess you're right. She never paid once.
Never paid once.
I think it really depends on like your situation. Like because you have to be in a mindset where you're just like, oh, my best days are behind me, and you're just constantly like holding on to that. Yep. Where like I think in 20 years I'm gonna be fine with the life I've lived. So I wouldn't care. But like if I'm someone that's like, man, I wish I could go back to my 20s, like you would do it. You would, because that's why we would do plastic surgery. That's why, and that's what this is.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's even someone that's had a lot of plastic surgery, which I think is interesting. Like, so for her to like take a role like this,
she has for sure. Like,
confirmed? Yeah. Well, she's for sure had like a boob job, and then her face, she's had some stuff done.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so it's like it's very interesting, and I think it's just like great for her though, for like her star or whatever. Because I know who like Demi Moore is, but like this, I don't really like know any of her movies, and like I know she's been in big movies, but this might be like the best thing she's ever done, and to do it later on in your career is impressive.
The thing
you ever seen G.I. Jane?
Who the fuck has? You and Chris Rock, brother. That's it.
Yeah, I thought Will Smith's wife was in there.
Yeah. But like the thing that we would know her more from is being married to Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher. And that's it, you know? Because the minute she started having kids, I don't think she acted after that.
Dude,
like
The Longest Yard is the last thing I saw her in.
The Longest Yard? She was in that?
No, she's not even in that. That's Courtney Cox, actually.
I was gonna say. I'm looking at. I need to look up her shit now.
She was Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
She was in that
as Madison Lee.
I do love that movie. Those movies are bad, but I love those movies.
She's not even Charlie's Angel, right?
Yeah, she's not even an angel. No. Because that's Lucy Liu, the other girl and the other girl.
Oh yeah.
Cameron Diaz and someone else.
And the one she was a child star, Drew Barrymore.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at her whole like thing on Letterboxd, and
wait, she was in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent
as a movie actress. It says.
Oh, Olivia Cage, yeah, his wife.
It's his wife in the movie.
Yeah,
in the movie within the movie.
Oh.
Maybe. No, maybe. I think it's probably the wife. So he go? Is that the movie right where he goes plays the piano or says a speech or something at the daughter's party? Like his wife has to be there, so that must be
maybe It
like
had
that's
to
the
been quick.
scene, and that's had to be when she was in it. But it's a one-off scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, she's been acting pretty steadily. She hasn't had more than 2 years of not having had a role.
But she had one role. Like, so G.I. Jane's probably like her thing. That's like the thing.
She was in St. Elmo's Fire. About Last Night.
Yeah, she
was in Ghost.
I don't really
Ghost actually is the hit. Like, that she's probably known for the most. She also was she was like a stripper in a movie that people always talk about. Yeah, that movie.
She was in A Few Good Men.
That one looks hot.
A Few Good Men does sound kind of hot. Yeah.
Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson. Oh, that's so you can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, she plays. She's like in the military. She plays like a lawyer and stuff. I think too, probably in that.
Yeah. She was in Beavis and Butthead to America.
She's a certified hood classic, dude.
But she still has it. That's like 4 movies over the course of like 40 years, though. Like, and she's like sporadic, but when she hits because she has some bangers.
But she's not sporadic. If you look at her, I'm gonna send it. If you look at her filmography,
she gets work.
Yeah,
but she doesn't make good.
Her hits are sporadic. You're saying?
Yeah. Okay. I was like, I want to make sure we represent it properly.
You think she pulled like from her? I mean, she had to have pulled from her own experiences in Hollywood with this film and channeled everything.
Dude, Ashton left her for a younger woman. Like, you don't think that plays into it? Like,
and I always knew he's a piece of shit. Fuck him,
dude. Because like when she was like hitting herself and like go like when she wanted to go on that date with her classmate
Fred.
Those mirror scenes are the second best mirror scenes of all time.
Second best.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Leo in that trailer hits.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That shit does hit. Yeah, she's amazing in this though. I mean, she's
fantastic.
If she doesn't get nominated, I'll riot.
I'm rioting.
Yeah.
I need to watch like her hits, like, you know, like G.I. Jane, you know, stuff like that.
So these are the ones in her Wikipedia. These are the ones that are listed like as her top. Blame It on Rio, St. Elmo's Fire, About Last Night, and then after that it's A Few Good Men, Indecent Proposal, and then Disclosure. Those are the ones that are like...
Yeah, I have not even heard about those.
Me either.
I'm watching Ghost. I'm watching G.I. Jane. I'm watching Striptease.
Yeah. I mean, but that almost sounds like a culmination of everything leading up to this movie. This is like, yeah.
You should watch The Juror, dude, if you saw Juror number 2.
Yeah, fuck it.
You're right, I did. Crazy. I watched Juror number 1.
Yeah, you saw the sequel before the original? That's crazy.
No wonder I didn't understand certain things.
But I mean, and then, to be fair, I did Margaret Qualley, besides like all the sex and shit. I did like her in this movie.
Yeah, you should. She's amazing in this movie. James, give me what you didn't like about it, because you were also making faces when Eric was like, "Yeah, this movie fucking sucks dick."
Spoiler alert, I just don't think it's a 10, and I'm not calling something a hood classic if it ain't a 10.
Same.
That sounds like a 9 to me, though, right?
It sounded pretty 90, yes.
All right, that's all I needed. I'll chastise Eric, I guess. I was gonna be one of you two. I knew one of you guys were gonna let me down.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw
it was surprised that it was me, though, right? It was surprised that it was me.
Honestly, no.
I watched this movie once on my own time, all right?
Yeah, that's true. The fact that you were open to it again, you should have spoiled it for me. But no, it was a coin flip. I think it was a coin flip at any moment. It could have been either one of you that could have let me down.
If this movie was animated, done.
Bro, I don't know. If this movie was animated, it'd have been even crazier.
Yeah.
It would have been.
And it was already freaky, dude. Like, it was fucking insane.
Hell yeah, it was freaky.
I mean, I just loved it when you see like the residual effects or whatever, like when she doesn't come back and you start to like see where this is going.
Bro, the very first finger is crazy.
Yeah. It is. They did a good job with that.
Dude, my favorite part of that is when the finger happens. Terrifying. Yeah, that should have been on the shit. But like, I love the shot of her in the shower, because that was the first time that we saw the shower, and it was all 4 continuous walls.
Mm-hmm.
So she literally couldn't escape the shower. I was like, oh fuck, I'm so hard right now.
Yeah, shit was insane.
Too good.
It was, dude.
And then she kept on being like, she's fucking too selfish. And the dude on the phone was like, there's no she.
There is only you. You both are one.
Such a good, like, hidden man, too. Like, the voice.
Yeah, who the fuck was the voice, bro? Give me that voice,
I don't know.
guy.
It was hot, though. But, yeah, I mean...
Jan Bean.
That ain't real name, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's AI.
Oh, no. It's a 1 if it's AI, dude. Don't tell me that.
When you see back and forth when they like are both spiraling, it's crazy though. Like when she like binges and everything like that, and it's just like it's so self-destructive. It's crazy.
Yeah, but she was in that kitchen cooking it up, bro. She was fucking whipping it up.
That French cookbook, dude. Dennis Quaid knew.
He did.
What shit was about.
He did.
It was so like gross though.
It was.
It was like honestly, I was like. That's disgusting.
When her ass like popped out of nowhere and like,
when the chicken leg popped out of her ass.
Yeah.
Like
and I was like, what is that? I was like, I could not have guessed in a million years that it was gonna be a chicken leg.
Dude,
and then she would pull it out of her navel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's my worst fear, bro.
Is your navel? Can you go through your belly button like that?
Yeah, you could if you wanted. You could cut through any part of your body if you try hard enough, Eric.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, because that was your lifeline to your mother. Like, that was where all the good shit went in and all the bad shit came out.
From my ass.
Damn. I can't be the person objectifying you anymore.
And then the whole spine coming out the spine, dude. That shit was fucking. I was like, oh my god,
that was
crazy. It was hot every time.
I think too though when even the first interaction with old boy when he's like touches her spine and then he's like seeing if she's like a fit or
and he's
whatever.
making sure that her shit is straight and he's like yeah you work.
And then when he comes back later though as like an old man was crazy.
Man,
yeah, but you saw that coming though, right?
Not really, no.
What? When I saw the liver spot thing, I was like, we seeing this motherfucker later though. We about to see his old ass later.
I didn't even notice that the like.
Oh, I didn't notice that, but I was like, oh, it's just a weird spot.
It was Chekhov's.
That makes sense, though.
The whole movie is very Chekhov's gunny. They be putting some shit in Act 1, knowing shit was going to happen in Act 2 or 3. You know what I mean? I was ready for it. I was watching intently. Now, did this movie deserve to be 2.5 hours long? Should it have been?
Give me a crisp hour 45. I don't know.
I don't know. I think so because of how like grotesque they want to do that like last bit of it. Mm-hmm. Like you kind of need to set that up. Like you couldn't really like rush that.
Yeah.
No.
So you needed to her to kind of like get destroyed in a sense. Mm-hmm. And then too, it's like we needed them to like split, which like you had to like set that up almost too. That was interesting though too. Though I don't know how that should work.
The second primer.
No. Before that, when they both woke up at the same time. I also don't know how that happens. I got some questions about all this altogether though.
It's some science shit, right?
Yeah,
but this is sci-fi,
right?
I think it has to do with like the termination liquid she's injecting and didn't inject it all. That like severed the link in my head.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's like when you stop a deleted file and it only deleted the top half of the picture. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I think it's like the umbilical cord thing where they cut it and then now the baby's no longer the nutrients because I think.
Oh, okay. Usually that kills the baby, but you're talking about that's when she woke up. That's when they delivered her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but no. It would kill. Yes, it did. It is what kills the baby.
Yeah. But it's not. Though.
I think she would die though, Margaret Qualley, before she became the monster.
The only reason she started dying was because she killed a girl. Has she not killed Elizabeth?
Yeah, I'm saying that's cutting the umbilical cord. Her killing her, like that is severing the tie.
Oh, okay. We were talking about the fluid.
Yeah.
No, I think the fluid is what. I guess what you're saying. I think fluid made it easier. It, like opened the door because like it made the tie weaker, and I think because But also kind of makes no sense. So.
It's also kind of spirits aligned and shit.
Yeah,
Freaky Friday.
Yeah. It's some
When did you guys realize that they weren't the same person though? Because it took me a little bit. It took me like 15 minutes into her becoming Margaret, or well, her life force going into Margaret Qualley's body, like 15, it took me until like almost day 7 when I was like, so this is a different human being. She's just a totally different human being. She's got her own wants and feelings. That is not Elizabeth.
As soon as I clocked that she had her own wants, because she like, says it pretty much. I'm like, oh, this is a different. But at the same time, it's like
an alter ego, though.
Like I said, it's a super ego, like you said.
Yeah. Versus it being like necessarily like, I don't know. It's almost as like this is who she wishes she could be.
Right.
Versus it being like a actual separate person. So it's a separate person, but yet still the same person.
Yeah. Like, there's no real way of knowing without having seen her as a young woman. Like if we could see her at that age, it'd be different, you know?
Yeah. And that's weird too, because like you would think that there, you know, people would know that, but I don't know shit. There's movies like fucking 17 again, where he goes back and he's, it's like, you look just like my husband when he was younger.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I'm like trying to read through it. Oh shit, apparently Ray Liotta was supposed to be Dennis Quaid's character.
Damn.
Nah, Dennis Quaid, nah.
Well, yeah, he could have been no matter what. But I don't know. I think Ray Liotta would have been straight heat in this.
I could see it. I feel like he gives that same like feel to it.
He's almost sicker and more sadistic. I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have had time to like really like listen to the writer talk about this, because I'm sure she's like, y'all didn't even see this shit happen here, and like y'all don't even understand the layers to this one.
Yeah, and I need a Demi Moore commentary on this.
Nah, bro, you need the writer.
She was like, oh, so that prosthetic finger was a pain in the ass.
The one thing that I saw,
my knee, I actually did fuck up my knee, so I actually did have to pop it back into place.
Oh my god. The one thing that I saw on like the little like Amazon X-ray thing or whatever was like, Demi Moore at 59 was very uncomfortable being nude on camera until she saw Margaret Qualley nude, and then she felt comfortable, and like she like apparently talked to Margaret Qualley and like it helped her get more comfortable with like the full nudity or whatever.
But she wasn't even like fully nude, Margaret.
Yeah, she was.
Well, they were both fully nude.
Fully nude.
But she's wearing prosthetics. Margaret Qualley?
No,
those are fake boobs.
I mean, it might be, but she was nude. She talked about it. Like,
sure, but her boobs are still covered with plaster, and it's
plaster.
Like whatever they use.
Is she, a kitchen wall?
Prosthetics. I don't know how they make prosthetics. I don't know.
Like a rubber.
It looks like
a bunch of gummy bear stuff.
Unless she just got a boob job.
No, they're fake.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, she could though.
Like, you know, from production that, you know, it's fake. Hey man.
What?
How do you know they're fake? Like, what's your source?
Oh, it was all over online.
Screen scrunt?
No, I mean, she herself said, the makeup designers or whatever made me like the best pair of boobs ever and stuff like that. She's like, I've always wanted to have big boobs.
Even if the boobs were fake, she's nude on the bottom, which is arguably more intimate. She still
has her ass out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So like, you know, and look, that fucking swimsuit that she's dancing in leaves nothing to the imagination. Okay,
nope.
It is pretty head on the entire time.
Let me see.
Trying to see some of the little facts or something in here.
The director got offered Black Widow but didn't take it.
God bless. She'd have been stuck in that fucking machine.
I mean, Black Widow probably would have been really good though if she did it.
No, because Marvel doesn't ever let you do anything cool. What are you talking about?
She said it did not appeal to her.
Yeah, because Kevin Feige would have been like,
Final cut. Yeah, it was lame.
Yeah, it would have been lame.
She didn't get Final Cut privileges. So she's like, I would have made my movie, and they would have been like, no. So
they'd have cut it up and made it real shitty, just like the actual Black Widow movie.
This is her second film, and dude, God bless. I was like, the whole movie, I was like, dude, this has to be a woman director because this shit's banging right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the other movie that she's directed and written. That movie goes fucking hard.
What is it?
It's called Revenge. It's exactly what it is. It's a French sexual assault and revenge action thriller film. It goes hard.
I've seen a lot of those films. I'm trying to see if this is one of the ones I've seen.
It's super
starring Matilda Lutz.
She's a straight badass in the movie too.
Because she like comes with her like boyfriend, and there's the two dudes, and yeah. I couldn't think if it was this or like that because they're also like I Spit on Your Grave, which is another one.
It's
that's
the same
similar.
shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that movie's crazy. She becomes a badass.
Yeah, out of nowhere, she started killing dudes crazy. All right, boys, how we feeling?
Look, I get that I was like shitting on this movie in the beginning,
but it's because it deserves it.
Like, now I get what you guys are saying though about like how it's supposed to be the thing about the film where like in Hollywood sex sells. But
rate it with your heart, Eric.
Like, I was looking forward to this movie a lot though. The Substance, I was like, what is it? And I was like, oh, Margaret Qualley. Let me finally see her act good in a movie for once.
You've literally seen her act good in other movies. I can't stand this hate, dude.
Dude, she sucked in fucking Drive Away Dolls. It sucked.
But you didn't like her.
Once upon a time in Hollywood, she was fine. It was okay.
Dude, she like steals those scenes she's in, dude. What are you talking about?
Now it's slander. I didn't think it was slander beforehand.
She's iconic in that movie.
This is literally slander.
I don't need to see her do this every time.
Sex sells, Eric. What the fuck don't you understand? I can't.
She even did that at the Golden Globes with Demi Moore, dude.
It's a thing. It's a meme.
Yeah,
bro. You know who else does that? The fucking the writer of Hamilton. What's his name?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
He does it. He does a lip bite.
Yeah, well, maybe that's just what sexy people do, Eric. Okay, it's just what sexy people do.
That being said, I'm giving The Substance a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Just give it a 6, man. Just give it a 6. You didn't even like this movie, dude.
I like Demi Moore.
Give it a 6.
Actually, I'm giving the 8 for Demi Moore. Only for Demi.
I don't want your pity 8.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
All right, James, what are you giving The Substance?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it 9, dude. Like, it's different. Like the sci-fi stuff. To be sci-fi and to kind of like have some crazy ass shit, but not take you out of the movie, shows you how good the movie is written. So yeah, solid 9.
I mean, I set it up at the top. This movie for me is a certified hood classic. I don't know that there's anything it could have done better. The fact that the end of the movie consists of a monstrous creature, a fucking disgusting amalgamation of two human beings being cut in half and squirting blood all over a studio audience in front of a little girl who shouldn't be seeing nude women like that is crazy to me. To a fucking death metal song, bro. There was death metal in the background and she's fucking she's spraying blood like a goddamn lawn shit. It's crazy. It's so fucking crazy.
The whole movie. Another boob pops out is crazy.
Oh my god!
The whole titty comes out of nowhere. It coughs up a boobie out of never. It take only a woman.
The way she talks.
Oh my god! I'm not even gonna do it. Don't try it. I think this shit. It's a 10 out of 10. This movie's perfect. I didn't know what I was getting into when I got into it, but fuck, I love being in it. So good. All right, everybody. That means that The Substance gets a sooner or later average score of 9. That means I'm going to thank you for tuning in on twitch.tv/soonerlatertv, youtube.com/@soonerlatertv, and tiktok.com/@soonerlatertv. Also, RIP TikTok. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look us up, Sooner or Later TV. And until the next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.